Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Minutes of Inspiration with Calandra. Happy Friday. How is it going today? I hope that you guys had a good week. I hope that you are excited for your weekend, regardless to whether you have exciting plans or if you just want to rest and regroup. Either way, it's good for it to be Friday. So I know I don't normally come on Friday, and I just uploaded Worship Wednesday this past Wednesday. But I am relaxing after work and I am just laying down in my bed and I just had a thought and I just wanted to share that thought with you guys. As you know, Minutes of Inspiration is very intimate. I do talk about, things that are dear to me as well as, teachings and different things like that. But for the most part, I want the podcast family to feel like they truly know me and that we have a genuine, authentic connection. Because with me podcasting, it's not just for the listeners, it's also for me. And I've realized that it has been helpful for me in so many ways. It has gotten me out of my comfort zone. It has let me know that I'm capable of doing this. It's been just a blessing for me, as well as hopefully a blessing to you guys as the listeners. But I was laying here thinking and reflecting, which I do a lot. But I was thinking, when we want something from God, example, if it's like money that we're wanting, where we're able to take care of all of our needs and, pay all of our bills and also live a life to where we're able to enjoy ourselves. If that is what we're looking for, um, which, we all want that. We all want a prosperous life. But I was just thinking how important that is compared to just God's favor over your life. Basically, like favor doesn't necessarily have to be financial gain. Um, Example, like if the Lord gifts you to do something and you're doing it, God called you to do something and you're doing what He called you to do, and you may not be gaining any finances from it, but is God's favor still shown over your life? That's the question that I was thinking today because I was thinking, like, sometimes we get caught up into focusing on money, looking at money as the prize or something, not money as like that's everything. But, we all want to be able to live a prosperous life. We all want to be able to live an abundant life. But as I'm thinking, I'm like, God's favor is more important than just money. The favor of God can help you in monetary ways, but it's so much deeper than just money. It's things a lot of times that money can't even take care of. There are things in life that, regardless of whether you have money or not, money is not going to help that situation. But then there are lots of things that money makes a great difference. But basically, I was just trying to, reflect and think on the importance of just having the grace of God upon your life and just having the favor of God upon your life. Because when you are covered by the love of Christ, when you are covered by the blood of Jesus, the favor of God is on your life, which is sometimes monetary and sometimes most of the times more than um, monetary favor. So it's always good to just have the favor of God over our life, because when the favor of God is covering you, there is so much gain to that money can't just buy. So I was just laying here thinking about that, and I was wondering if I was going to talk about this in the next episode, which I still might. I have a whole week for the next episode to come out. So the next episode will be next Saturday. But I was just thinking about that and just reflecting. So I thought I would just come on and just chat on the podcast here and see, what you guys thought about it. So think about that today with me and just let me know your thoughts. You can leave comments on Spotify. And if I'm able to put this on the YouTube, hopefully I can. You can also leave comments on YouTube. I am recording this as an audio only. There will be no video to this episode because this was just a quick hop on. It was a thought that I was reflecting on, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and see what you guys thought. But just thinking about the importance of the favor of God, where it's more than money. The favor of God to me is God's hand of protection over our life, over our children's lives, over our health, of course, finances, but just protection over things that we didn't even think that we needed protection from. There are a lot of things that happen on the back end that we're not even aware of, but God sees all and He knows all, and His favor is there to protect us and take care of us. So I was just reflecting on the favor of God today. So if monetary gain is never gained, for whatever you're trying to do. And this goes for me as well. Every message I bring is to encourage you guys as I encourage myself. But this is the takeaway with this message. Whatever you're doing in life that you want to do, that God has called you to do, that that you have been chosen to do, even if you never receive monetary gain from it, there's probably something on the back end that you're not seeing yet that God is blessing by you doing that thing. So I just want to come on to encourage myself and you guys to keep going and to keep doing what you're doing, because even though there's not monetary gain for it, God's protection, God's hand, God's favor is over your life. And when God's favor is over your life, nothing can top the favor of God. You can't put a price tag on the favor of God. So I just want to come on and encourage with that today. Just be grateful for the favor of God, because there is no amount of money that can take the place of the favor of God over your life, the hand of God over your life. So I hope that you guys have a great Friday. And as always, know that you are loved, you are valuable, and your life is worth living. Thank God today for the favor that He gives. God bless you.